feel like everybody's always saying that they want to change their life, they want to be rich, they want to lose weight, they want to eat healthy, but we never give ourselves enough of a chance to actually stick with these things that we say we want to do. The issue is that we don't have patience to ride the wave of change. Change takes time, change takes patience, change takes compassion. When you try to start a new habit, you'll notice that one day you'll do good, the next day you'll do good, 3 days, maybe 4 days, right? And then you'll slip up, right? And then once you slip up, not only do you slip up, you just keep going down and further down until you revert back to your old habits. The reason why this happens is because our brain is going back to what's familiar. Our brain is always looking for the easy way out or the path of least resistance. I feel like once we slip up, we're not able to catch ourselves because we start bullying ourselves and condemning ourselves because of what we did. Like, oh, I was going this far and then I fell off. Like, I might as well just stay there, right? But it's like, no, you could still come up from it. You could still restart. There are no rules to how many times you could start over. We don't give ourselves permission to be human. We just condemn ourselves and point out all the flaws that we have and all the ways we've ever done anything bad, but we never been this new person. You can't expect yourselves to enter this new energy right away and get it when you've been the same person 20 years or 30 years, however many years, longer than this new person that you're trying to become. Becoming a new person requires you to rewire your brain and your behaviors and your language and the music that you listen to and the people that you talk to and the food that you eat and all these things that require us to break down our personality and really hone in on who is it that I was and who is it that I'm trying to become. Doing that isn't easy because it takes work, it takes effort. The brain does not like effort. The only challenges your brain likes are the ones that are in the scope of its knowledge. If it's something out of the ordinary or if it's something that it's not used to, it's forget it. It's not going to happen. I was watching this video the other day and the guy was saying how like when you're trying to implement new habits into your life or you're trying to become a new person, it's much better to do it when you're implementing new habits into old habits, right? So, for example, say you drink coffee in the morning and you're trying to implement the habit of taking your vitamins. Well, instead of waiting or forgetting to take your habits later on, you should implement that habit of taking your habits with drinking your coffee. And then slowly but surely, you will incorporate the new habit into something that you're not going to change, and then you have a new habit. Another example is if you no longer want to be on your phone as soon as you wake up in the morning, instead of leaving your phone in your room at night, how about you put it in a different room so you're forced to not be on it as soon as you wake up in the morning? No one's going to wake up and be great at being a different person that they've never been. It's not possible. And you could be the most disciplined person, you could be the most consistent person, but if you've never been this new person, how are you going to be that person? That's why the small steps matter. That's why you need to start looking at what behaviors do I want to change? What behaviors do I want to embody? Something that's made my life easier while I'm trying to change or rewire my brain and who I am is before I do something, right? Before I revert back to like an old way of being, I'll ask myself, is this behavior the type of behavior that I'm trying to get closer to or further from? And when you do that, it stops your brain and it makes you think like, is this really helping me in this moment? It basically rewires your brain and it pauses the action in order for you to have a second to think. What's been easy for me is making a list, making a to-do list at night. The night before I go to bed, I'll make a list of things I want to accomplish in the morning so then I already have it in mind when I'm waking up. Or I'll also put it on my board and then that way when I wake up I see it right in my face and then it forces me to do the things that I need to do. It doesn't even have to be a list of a lot of things. Just starting out, just do like two or one thing that you want to accomplish. And then I promise you, once you cross it out and you do it, you're going to be addicted because it's like a game. If you think about it in a video game, in the sense of a video game, you're like, okay, if I do this, I could get this amount of XP or I could do this task and I'll get rewarded. It's kind of like a dopamine effect, you know? Again, if it was easy, everybody would do it. If it was easy, nobody would complain, but people complain because it's not easy. Don't bully yourself when you're not perfect at something that you've never done, whether that goes with starting a new skill, a hobby, a new job, trying to become a better person. Like, it's not going to be easy at first because it's kind of like an addiction. Your brain is always reverting back to the thing that it likes to do. You need to tame that. You need to tame your brain and really ask yourself, is this bringing me closer to the person that I want to become? If you know the answer is no, don't do it. Be kind to yourself, forgive yourself, and always remember that you could start over as many times as you want. Every day is a new day, every hour is a new day. You don't need to wait until January 1st to be this new person or accomplish these new goals that you have, because you could literally start right now. What's the point of waiting then? It's just like you're putting it off because you know you don't really want to do it, but sometimes we need to force our brain and then our body will follow. Comment down below what your New Year's resolution is, or what you're starting to do right now, or like what's something new in your life that you want to try out and that you're going for but it's been difficult. I'm interested to know. Right now for me, it's been trying to go back to the gym and eat healthy. I was on a roll and then I got really sick and then I fell off, and then you know how it goes. Just trying to get back into the groove, but thank God for muscle memory. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what else you want me to talk about, because sometimes I don't really be knowing what to talk about, but sometimes I have too much things going in my brain and I can't pick. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.